Welcome back to the Wastelands 3 walkthrough, my friends. Yesterday we explored our entire base of operations. We also made friends with the Wasteland refugees and we met the Patriarchs. But today in this episode we're going to be heading over to Colorado Springs, which is located just down here. So let us begin our journey, my friends. The world map allows you to traverse Colorado in your trusty Kodiak. As you explore, you'll find cities and settlements in need of your help, as well as experience random encounters that may bring fortune, trade, danger, or all three at once. You've got a tip on a new location. When you hear about a new place to explore, this will be marked on your map screen with a star. It's up to you to find a safe path there though. If you get stuck in the snow, you can call Gonzalez for a tow by left-clicking on the radio at the top of the screen or by pressing /. Okay, very well. Oh my god, so we can actually move our truck around? Oh, dude, this is cool. So we can just go off and explore. Okay, right now though, we actually need to go to Colorado Springs itself and visit the other residents. So let's actually just go back here. I'm very excited to actually start exploring the game now after seeing this though. Let's go to downtown Colorado Springs. Here we are in Colorado Springs and there's actually a cat, so already I'm going to get Kimmy to come over here and see if she can make friends with her. Kitty cat. Lucky cat, charm gained. Oh my god, have we got a cat now? Oh, the cat slinks around your ankles. Try to rub its belly. Rub its belly. Oh! A barrage of feet and claws strike out at your hand. Oh, you're never meant to do that. But my two cats love that. Scratch under its chin then. Oh yes, it likes that. That's all for now. Oh my god, the cat is following us. Oh, Animal Whisper is awesome. So if I have a look now, it says Hittin' Kitten. The kitty got claws. Critical hit chance increased by 6%. Awesome. That's going to be so good for Kimmy, who is our team sniper. Alright, let's also check out these drug stashes here. I don't know if this counts as still, but I'm just going to loot this stuff and we'll find out sooner or later whether it was okay or not. We do need to heal Kimmy at some point. She only has 15 health, but I think we'll be relatively safe walking around.
This here's
here.
Market Square. The Arapahoe garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town. Be a hell of an asset if we can persuade him to join the Rangers. Careful though, the doc is prickly at the best of times, and these are not the best of times.
Mama Cotta, Jessie Cotta, are they all the same group? Grizzled and gnarled, as old as a tree, the round little woman scowls at you from under her scarf, eyes invisible in a face that's more wrinkled than skin.
You got business with Mama Cotter?
Not right now.
Well then, stop wasting my time until you do.
Okay, fair enough, Mama. Alright, let's carry on then. Maybe we can speak to Jessie.
Oh, you want to talk to Mama. She's the one in charge.
Always something.
Can I loot this? Look at all this valuable junk. There's even a optical sensor in there. Fantastic. By the way, if you guys hold down shift on PC, you can actually see all of the, loot boxes and containers that you can loot around you. Just a useful little tip there. Oh my god, are these dead bodies just chilling in the street here? What the hell?
Did you see the Dorseys almost blow up the statue?
Yeah, I was hiding under the bookseller's stall. Marshall stopped him at the last second.
Wouldn't be Market Square without it.
The bodies of fallen marshals and citizens who have been arranged for pickup and proper burial. Well, I hope so. There's a giant statue of the Patriarch with his huge-ass American hammer just there. Looks like a market stall over here. And another alley cat, though we already have a cat following us, so we don't need that. There is another container here though, so let's go and get Kimmy to loot that. $30 and another cigarette butt. Fantastic. There's also a merchant over here who we won't speak to quite yet.
Jesus, loaves and fishes, Christ! That's a bomb under my stall, ain't it?
Oh shit, Taiwan. God, it is.
We best stay back.
Oh god. Okay, let's get Danny to deal with this situation.
Holy mackerel! Better stay back from my stall. Those goddamn Dorseys dropped a landmine under it.
We don't have time for this. We'll see what we can do. Can you sell us some gear?
Oh, thank God. You'd be doing me a shell of a favor.
I'll just tank the landmine for you. We'll get Todd to walk into it. Okay. So we're going to have to get Kimmy with her perception to see if she can spot the landmine. I don't want to explode it because otherwise she'll be pissed. Okay, there's the landmine right here. And Danny can actually, pick this up without dying. There we go, we've disarmed it. Hopefully there's no more around here. Let's go and talk to her again.
Wish I could get these Flipper and Marshals to take care of the dang bomb under my stall.
We defused it.
Really? That's great news. Here's a little something for you.
I mean, $58, that's okay, but I mean, with Kimmy's luck skill, we're already finding tons of money in chests anyway.
I'm back in business.
I'm back in business. And we've got some fame increase there as well. Fame in general, the more impact you have on lives of the people of Colorado, the more locals will recognize you. As your fame grows, more folk will sign up to become rangers, filling out the ranks of guards and staffers at Ranger HQ. Let's go and get Elon to have a quick look at what she's
Welcome
actually
to the
selling.
freshly reopened Taiwan Jones's Emporium! We have everything you need, just for the asking and, well, the paying.
The voice acting in this game is so good.
You didn't hear this from me, Franz, but word is there's still Dorseys all around the city waiting to jump innocents such as yourself. Be sure to stock up with me, yeah?
Good salesman, good sales pitch, I like it. Can we see your wares?
Sardinely.
Sardinely? What's with the ocean puns? My god, there are some really cool looking helmets here as well. And we are currently not too bad for ammo, though we should probably stock up on a lot of ammo before we leave. I'm not going to sell things yet, I am going to scrap this down momentarily, but not right now. So the market was very pleasant. Let's carry on heading around town here and see if we can make some more friends. Who's this? Unshaven and slovenly, Marshal Lipinski shifts his unlit, half-smoked cigar to the corner of his mouth as you approach.
I heard we had some new arrivals wash on in. Military types, they said. Can't really see the difference between you and the ordinary class of mercs.
Don't take that tone of voice with the Rangers, Lipinski.
Or what, Quan? You gonna arrest me? Fine, fine. What do you want?
Goodness me. It's behind the gate.
It's the Garden of the Gods. Rocks, experimental farms. And now those fucking Dorseys.
Oh dear. How many are in there?
Nope.
Nope. How do we get through the gate?
Sheriff Daisies say so.
Okay, so we need to find the sheriff first.
No room for amateurs in this town. You hear? No room.
Alright, chill out. What happened to this body over here then? More dead deputies, I guess. Oh well, there's some ammo here. I'm going to take that for myself. What is this place? Is this a casino or something? Oh, hello there. The nightclub. There's a nightclub in town. Wow. Little Vegas.
Boss said we're closed till further notice.
Oh no. Well, we'll explore it eventually then. Quite a few doggos around here. Let's go and explore the trash. Ooh, lots of junk. Yap. No, I've got a kitty cat. I don't need... Is that a snowball? What is that? A snow pile. The snow drift is just about the right balance of density and wetness to be a pack of snowballs. What an interesting description. Gather snowballs. Pee on the snow pile. You unzip and this yellow ting snow can make for some seriously gross snowballs. Gather yellow snowballs. Wow, 5 times item gained. You picked up several sludgy yellow projectiles. Wowee, okay. Fantastic. I can throw them at people I don't like. That is actually a thing, I bet. Oh my god. This game is great. Oh, hello. Game saved. There's a thief! There's a few thieves here. Okay. Alright, before we do anything though, we should really heal up Kimmy here. So, now she's full health. She literally has no health anyway. I should really put her strength to 2 on the next thing, so she doesn't die as easily. Then let's go ahead and send in. Who should we send in first? I think Danny's.
Hey, take a look at what these marshals and Dorsey's got on them.
Glances up from looting the corpse.
Those marshals were colleagues of mine. I'm gonna guess you didn't kill them, but you need to put all those valuables back and walk away.
Fat chance. We got guns and ammo now. We don't take orders from marshals no more.
I see. Thief. And now there's a lot of them as well. The enemy's turn. Oh god. Oh, Danny. Ouch. That hurt, dude. Oh my god, are they all close combat? We have no cover here. Oh goodness me. Don't worry, don't worry. I have the Torrent Strike ability. With each successful attack, fire a torrent of death in a wide area. Well, my friends, you're about to get lit up right now. I can hit 4 of them. God, that's not going to end well for them, is it? Because then the other squad can take care of them. This is going to be brutal. Watch this. Oh, God. We literally destroyed the cover as well. And I still have points to move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move myself over here, I think. Just so I'm out the way of the rest of my squad. And then I'm going to go ahead and get... let's get Marshall just over here. So he can take out this refugee. Get Rex on. I'm going to move Todd forward just so Todd's not in the way. I'm going to get Kimmy to shoot this thief leader, immediately killing him. And then Irradiator Todd is going to go ahead and yeet this guy over here. Oh, he missed. I thought I was going to do like loads of damage. He didn't do anything. It's so sad. Kimmy's got 2 AP left. She can't fire her sniper. So we're going to get Mr. Musk to move over here. And take a pot shot at this guy. Beautiful. I want to share out the experience as much as possible. Okay, now let's get Kimmy to go and look at these corpses. Take back the stuff for our squad. And we have more armor, which is so important because we don't even have enough armor for our team right now. Loads of meds too as well, which is really nice. Alright, let's take a look around this place. These rangers just happen to die in an alleyway, that's why they're getting looted by all these guys. They have a lot of money too. Oh, there's actually a dumpster we can search here too. My favourite. Always love a bit of dumpster diving, don't we? Cat litter, filled with clumps of cat litter and little chocolate nuggets. Wait, that's not chocolate. You know you're a proper friend when you do that for someone. Ooh, ice axe. So the only difference here is the Ice Axe has a special ability called Sucker Punch, which takes them off guard. A quick attack that has plus 40% hit chance, but minus 50% damage. So it's not actually very good. And I'm actually going to give Todd this sword for now, because that's going to be better against these enemy types. Sad banana. It's hard being soft. So I just feel like whoever wrote that probably has a cat themselves. Oh look, there's some more snowballs. Okay, we'll get some clean snowballs as well. Gather snowballs. So this takes us back round to the market. Let's go inside this building. I assume it's quite safe. Oh, we can lockpick it. Are we not meant to be in here then? Let's lockpick it and find out, Kevin. Ooh, okay. I'm going to save the game. There we go, I've saved. Let's just waltz in here and see what happens. It's like a museum, right? They literally treat the Patriarch like a god. A can of baked beans from the bunker where the Patriarch's family waited out the deluge of fire. Canned food like this was all they had to eat. Unlike today where the Patriarch has provided us with fresh greenhouse-grown vegetables. Lucky you. Lucky you. Does this display work? Oh no. I'm so excited for when like this power gets turned on and we can enjoy these displays. How about this? Oh, it works. A mechanical eagle in a red, white, and blue top hat slumps on a rustic perch.
Why, hello there. My name's Old Baldy, and this here is the Saul Buchanan, Colorado Heritage Museum, or, as I like to call it, home. Me and my friends here dedicated telling the story of old Saul Buchanan and the refounding of the great state of Colorado, which is just the first step in Saul's plan to bring back the good old United States of America.
Okay, he has a museum after himself.
Now, just stroll from stage to stage and we'll tell you the story along the way. It's as simple as that. Any questions before you go?
No, I'm very excited though. Did Buchanan make this museum for himself?
Saul Buchanan is far too modest for such egotistical shenanigans. No, sir. It was the 100 families who built this place as a gracious thank you to the Patriarch for all he's done for them.
Don't believe it for a moment. Are you an American eagle?
Look just like my picture, don't I? Now, wait a minute. Let me give you my good side. There you go. I gotta admit, though, I'm looking better than I was. Life's been pretty tough on old Baldy since the world went to pot. Lost a lot of feathers. But now that Patriarch Buchanan's rebuilding America, I'm starting to feel like my old self again.
Tell us the story.
Well, I don't want to spoil the show. And, in case you were worried, it's suitable for children of all ages.
Okay, Todd will be fine watching this then. Animal Whisperer 2, Pet the Eagle. Oh, come on, just tell us the story.
Stop! Step back! It is against museum rules to fondle the displays.
That's all we want to know, thanks.
Great! Then on with the show! Youngest son of the Buchanan clan. Brave survivors of the fall of man. Baby Saul grew straight like a tree. Could swing a sledgehammer before he was 3.
He could swing a sledgehammer before he was 3. I don't know if I believe that for a moment. How about this then? What's this?
With the families behind him, Saul went to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's resort. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flab the Inhaler surrendered his crown. Buchanan spared Flab and made him a deal.
If your boys work for me, they'll never miss a meal.
Flab signed up on the dotted line. Now his monsters keep us safe in the evening time. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again.
Oh my god, that was so cringy. Okay, there's some wires going all the way around this place. We can repair this using our mechanical skill. And that will open this secret door, I guess. Beautiful. But before we can go inside, we must listen to this display.
Well, the Dorseys thought they had a better idea. Believed they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from our Patriarch, but old Saul proved his bite was worse than his bark. Drove out the Dorseys and gave their land to the poor and the needy and the Indian. So mercy for the merciless was his stand. So he hunted the Dorseys to the very last man. You could say that again.
Don't say it again. Don't say it again. Please stop. Goodness me. Okay, let's go inside here. What do we have here then? Oh, is this like their supply room? Yes it is. I'll take that. Worm in formaldehyde. A jar of formaldehyde containing a large worm-like creature with a clawed tail and a gaping mouth. A boldly designed label reads, Fetal Slide Rock Bolter. You decide. Okay. The junk descriptions in this game are fantastic. There's something living in there, and in your foot. Oh, dude. Great. More loot. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, a tape.
Greetings, visitors. My name is Junko Murayama, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Saul Buchanan, Colorado Heritage Museum. You're about to embark on a journey through history as we share with you the people and events that made Colorado what it is today. Our new and improved animatronic exhibits will bring history to life as you learn about the rise of the Patriarch, the unification of the 100 families, and their battles against the Monster Army and the Plains Gangs. The staff of the Colorado Heritage Museum asks that you do not interact with the exhibits. Ready? Let's go!
How exciting! So we got some sick-ass stuff in there. Let's have a look at our bag quickly. Brainwave Destabilizer. Its microwaves can scramble neutral pathways, making its targets confuse friends with foes, may cause tumors. We need level 4 weird science. Elon Musk will eventually have level 4 weird science, but currently he does not. I think my one regret at the start of the game was giving him 1 point in small arms. Let's also go ahead and modify some of our weapons with some of the weapon mods we've found already. For example, giving us an extra hit chance with this scope, and also some additional damage with the barrel is going to be pretty sick for our light machine gun, especially because it costs so much to fire. And now we have the last display here.
The 100 families came to see O Springs, and all fell to fighting over frivolous things, till Saul raised their heads to the circling wings of the vultures who were waiting to dine like kings. He said that the only way to save the land was to bury the hatchet and all shake hands. So they signed the treaty in a single day and begged him to lead them and show them the way.
Wow.
Then came the gangs of the eastern plains, hoping to rob us of our worldly gains. Old Saul saw him coming and he rolled up his sleeves. He said, "You're all nothing but a pack of thieves." Strong as an ox at 10, he faced down the savages again and again, then drove them back to the desolate east and secured for Colorado an endless peace. Is Buchanan a man?
What an amazing human being. I can only wish we were anywhere near as cool as him. Alright, let's go ahead and head out the way we came in. That was definitely a fulfilling experience, to say the least. Right, let's get our squad and then we can go down the steps here and see what we find.
Oh, darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Do you know who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys! They won't be scared of a scrawny old man.
A scrawny old man with a shotgun? Hang on, I'm not that old.
Oh, Josiah, just put down the gun and let someone...
Consarn it! You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there!
The old man is shouting at the nearby shop and waving his shotgun around.
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself? I've put down worse than these in my time.
Oh, since when? You've been a shopkeeper all your life.
When she notices you, an expression of relief crosses her face.
Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
Why didn't you ask the marshals for help? What's going on here?
Some of those Dorsey bastards are hiding out in my shop. My shop! Finest clothing store in the whole dang town. So I'm going in after them.
Why don't you let the professionals handle this, buddy?
Thank you. Keep an old man from killing himself, will you?
Killing myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? Especially in front of these soldier types?
He shakes his head and then turns to you.
You do this, you'll get a nice discount at the shop. Assuming I still have a shop by the time it's all over.
Okay, we can't destroy anything in there then. Alright, let's get our squad over here by the door then, so we're all ready to shoot them down as soon as this kicks off. Aha, okay. Might be able to get some cover behind here, so I'm going to send some of the boys in up ahead.
Shit, Hotlanders! We thought you was all dead! Back off!
Okay, I can still move in. I can still move in. I thought I'd lost my opportunity there. Right, let's get Kimmy to try and snipe this guy and see if we can initiate the fight with an instant kill here. Or actually, can we shoot this guy at the back? No, this guy has the most health. Let's do that. Target blocked. Todd, excuse me.
Blood!
Boom!
Blood!
Here we go. Combat started. Alright, let's take out this guy first. No, I'm going to send Todd over. Attack him. First, let's let Mr. Musk take a shot at his kneecap. And then Todd can run over and finish him. Finish him! Oh, yes. Beautiful. Well done, Todd. Alright, now let's get in some cover here. And in the meantime, we will get Kimmy in cover over here. And then if we run down here, we can take a shot at this guy. Oh, we're going to have to move forward a little bit more. Here we go. Boom. Did a little bit of damage to him. See if we can get in cover here. Oh, no. Wrong character. Whoops. Not enough AP to even shoot now. Well, that's not ideal. Go ahead and defend yourself, dude. Alright, let's get Mr. Musk to move up here and then just sit on Overwatch. Maybe he can save somebody. Here we go.
Cover!
Oh, God. We got lucky there. Oh, the cat's going in. Oh, it does quite a bit of damage. Those claws hurt quite a bit, my friend. Alright, I want to send Todd in to finish him. Go on, Todd.
Survivors.
Beautiful, look at that. Let's loot their stuff here. Oh, lovely. Some muscle tissue. Bunker Buster, heavy machine gun. Some more ammunition, which we need. Do you know what? Before we get the guy and tell him we've saved him, let's just rob his store. No one's going to know, surely. There's also a safe over here, but you need 5 lockpicking skill to actually open it. Let's get the medical crate then, instead. Since we can't loot the safe. I'm sure there would have been a lot of money in there, actually. Oh, there's an ammo box here, which I also need. I did save him, so, I mean, I feel like I'm entitled to these things, you know? A mannequin here, too. Hey, good looking. Alright, let's get the squad together and head outside.
Phew, boy. Thanks again for taking care of those Dorseys. Say, if you got hurt in that scrap, you should see a friend of mine, Doc Parker. He set up a clinic in the Arapahoe garage, just outside the city gate.
He gestured down the road to the north. Oh, fantastic. We need to see him anyway because we need a new ranger doctor.
And here, a little token of our appreciation.
$58, great.
Come on back after we reopen the shop.
Alright then, let's head over to the north like he suggested. Where his friend apparently is. Martial Enforcer. What's going on here? A young guard's face is nervous but determined. He stepped forward as you approach, holding up his hands.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
Why is this gate closed?
The attack on the city has everyone nervous. Until that's all settled down, Patriarch's orders are in effect. Authorized business only.
What kind of authorization do we need?
An invitation from the head of a family or authorization from the Patriarch. Until you have that, the gate stays closed.
It's through the gate.
Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's palace.
He clearly feels his job does not include expansive descriptions. Goodbye.
Good day.
Okay, so that's interesting. Let's head down here now. See what's going on.
Extra! Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs!
Oh, is this a paperboy? Oh, does he update us what's going on in the world then? Because we were in Colorado Springs.
Did you hear about what happened?
This young man is still in his teens, carries numerous copies of a newspaper, the Colorado Patriarch. We hear there's been trouble.
Sure has. Dorsey's got into the city, but nobody knows how. They started shooting up the place and killed a lot of people. Then they made a run at the Patriarch's palace. Oh, but they couldn't get inside. It took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the marshals beat him back. Now they're holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Well, some of them, anyway. Others jumped in their trucks and ran for it.
Yeah, where can I find Sheriff Daisy?
Oh, Marshal Station, right over there. You can't miss the pillories out front.
Okay. Bit Worrying?
Be careful. Might still be Dorsey's hiding out in the city.
Holy moly, what is going on here in the town centre?
Bastards!
We ain't gonna wait for our lives.
How does it feel now?
Weak like you.
Bodies of Dorsey slain in the recent incursion were tossed haphazardly into the frozen fountain.
Mom? Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Just a minute, can we talk to you?
Why? What do you want?
Do you need help?
No, please, I just need you to go away. Please.
You're expecting your mother. Where is she?
I don't know. We were heading to Colorado Springs with a lot of other folks when we got separated. I hurried here as quick as I could after, but I ain't found her anywhere. I keep hoping.
You got separated?
There was this smiling lady. She said she had some food, and I could take some back to my mom if I came with her. And next thing I know, she was gonna sell me. She put me in a cage.
How'd you escape?
One of her men took me out of the cage I kicked him as hard as I could and ran. They didn't find me in the dark. And then I saw some refugees and tagged along. Stayed with them till I got here.
My God.
Very
dark story indeed. Alright, let's go and see what's going on over here then with all these people hung up.
Scum! No mercy on
How does it feel now?
Dorsey! Right out!
Let him go!
Nearly as Dorsey lives, he'll kill you all!
It's not
My
fair!
son's done
It's not
nothing
fair.
wrong!
Emmeline Peace. Your son's done nothing wrong, eh?
You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch?
No. We're the Rangers. We work for anyone who needs our help. For now, yes.
Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you.
What's your story? What happened? Why was he sentenced to death?
I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much.
Okay.
Please, help my son!
I feel like time is of the essence. Let's go and talk to your son. The teenage prisoner is gaunt and pale. His hair is tousled and greasy, his face angular with hunger. He stares at the pillars with dread, swallowing occasionally. He sees you staring at him and snaps back to reality.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind.
How did you get into trouble with the marshals?
Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have tucked me out of it. Should have talked to her first.
Why'd you do it? Got a daring escape plan? What's your sentence? Let's say we can set you free. What's that worth to you?
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process. Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me.
Alright.
Nice talking to you.
Murderers!
Let's talk to this magistrate Watkins
Dorsey
guy.
scum!
This dour man looks out at the pillories with an expression of grim satisfaction. his swallow skin pulled tight over his face and his thin lips pressed together in a hard line.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy.
Which reminds me, that Dorsey you requested stand trial? He was clearly guilty and sentenced to the pillories. A waste of my time. He did have this note, though, which you may find interesting.
Okay. What's with the pillories anyway?
They are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve after frostbiters claim their extremities.
What? Oh my god, because that's what we found in the Ranger HQ. We found all of those bodies, those people that could have been like test subjects who died of poison. But also there was that one guy who had frostbite on his extremities. That didn't kill him though. He actually died to whipping at our Ranger HQ. So all those bodies are from the Patriarch faction. Oh my god. Dude, they come across as so friendly and welcoming. They have this like underlying creepiness that just meant I couldn't trust them. And now I see why. We would never have figured that out without the medicine skill and everything. God, that is so... I love those moments in video games. It's been so long since I've had an RPG that's given me that moment. Wow. I'm genuinely impressed with that sort of game design. That's so good. Yeah, death by exposure seems harsh.
Oh, to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plains. If we did any less, they would see our nation as weak. And in Colorado, weakness is death.
Maybe.
As much as we might long for the world before the bombs, when justice was not so cruel, that is not the world we inhabit.
You may have a point, but we still know what you're doing.
And let's be honest, Judge. You kind of like it too, don't you?
I like that Marshal Quan is questioning things about the Patriarch.
No, I do not. I only do what the law commands.
No, he likes it.
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your own boss.
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce them, we're no better than the Wastelanders.
The Wastelanders seem friendlier so far. So you have no other punishments here?
For some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't approve of their methods, but it's outside my jurisdiction. Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup.
He gestures towards the building behind him. Austin P. says he didn't kill anyone. What will it take to free him?
His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience.
Kick-ass requirement 4 not met. Marshal Quan only has a kick-ass of 3, which is rather triggering because obviously if he had 4, that would be pretty damn good for us right now. So what I might do is come back in a moment. Can we go inside his place for now? Alright, let's speak to Lucia.
Ah, Marshals! Finally! I was beginning to think you were never going to help. Hold on now. You aren't marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, I'm first.
Ooh.
I've been waiting here on tenterhooks for an hour.
Ruffians? Are you always this rude? What kind of help do you need from the marshals?
It's maddening. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and the marshals will give me no answers about their situation. They won't even speak to me.
The marshals seem a bit overwhelmed at the moment. Yeah, we're the Arizonian Rangers. We can help you.
Well, you look capable enough, but I don't know you from Adam. Why, you might be robbers or bandits. No. Thanks all the same, but I think I'll continue to wait on the proper authorities. Frustrating though that may be. Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave until you speak to me.
I'll speak to the deputy.
We should build some more watchtowers around.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. I have to talk to these folks. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers? We were told to expect you. Sheriff Daisy's waiting for you in the back.
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Quan.
Any advice on handling Sheriff Daisy?
Don't blink.
Oh god. What are you working on?
Reports. Lots of reports. The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been exhausting. Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Any feedback, okay. Senior Marshal.
Sheriff wants to speak to you, Rangers.
This is Daisy over here. She's got a map of something. All these weapons look pretty sick.
How's
as
your
well.
family? My mom and pa are safe. Still haven't heard from my sister. She was working near the museum when the attack started.
Jesus. Fucking Dorseys? I'm sure she's okay.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Seems like it's affecting everyone. It's actually a coffee machine? Coffee makers. The marshals go through a bunker's worth of coffee every day. I mean, it sounds pretty appropriate. I used to be an architect, so I understand. Alright, let's have a chat to Sheriff Daisy. The sheriff is a statuesque woman with greying blonde hair and steel in her smile.
Well, now you must be the ranger. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this. I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages.
Hostages?
Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean. But question him first, you hear?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
We'd be glad to help. Got a few questions before we go, though.
Rangers, I'd love to trade war stories, but I've got marshals calling me left and right, dead folks lying in the streets, and reports of Dorsey stragglers all over the city. Let's circle back later. Now, the Dorsey's hostages are from the fancy side of town. 100 Families folk. Try to get 'em out of there alive, or I'll never hear the fucking end of it. And please, take young Miss Weston with you. I need that girl out of my hair. In fact, I'm gonna insist. I'm telling Lupinski not to let you into the garden without her. But don't worry. She knows which end of the gun the bullets come out of.
Well, that's useful.
Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
Okay, I will sort your problems out for you, as is the way here. Let's speak to Lucia.
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families. As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. So, I am ready when you are.
Oh god, no pressure, guys. Can you tell us about the Dorseys?
No good traitors, that's what they are.
Traitors?
Used to be 100 families, like us, but rotten. Backstabbers, every one of them. At least that's what my father says. They rebelled against the Patriarch before I was born, and were driven from the city. I was always told they were dead and gone. It seems I was misinformed.
What is the Garden of Gods? Sheriff Daisy didn't say.
It's a project of the Ward family. A showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs leads the world in science. But there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious.
Before we go anywhere, let's talk about your combat experience.
Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
Okay.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
Are you sure you don't want to leave this to us? No, she definitely wants to come with us. Have you ever killed anyone?
No. But I have hunted. There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate.
Let's do this then. Oh, survival 3 requirements not met. Okay. Alright, let's go.
At last.
I got an achievement called the Gunslinger, and it's like a sick little picture of like her with her cap just over her eyes. Can't even see her face actually, but she does look very cool. Let's have a look at her stats quickly. She has Lucia's revolver, 35 to 43 damage. Jesus. Snapshot, 1 AP. It's a special ability. They'll never see it coming. An extremely quick attack that only costs 1 AP, but has a minus 60% chance to hit. But I mean, if you used it a lot of time, you waste ammo, but you'd probably get a few hits, because it still does full weapon damage. I love her outfit, actually. I'm a big fan of her character. She has a very good small arms ability, decent weapon modding, barter, and some survival skill as well, which we haven't really spoken about, because I just kind of want to let the Wasteland attack me where I go. And she has a good awareness, so she's going to be hitting, decent intelligence for her crits. She has an interesting sort of setup, actually, for a gunslinger. I'm a little bit confused. Who's this prisoner? Can we talk to them? Oh, they're drunk.
Someone's sure having a hell of a party, huh? All that screaming and fireworks.
Alright, let's carry on down this pathway. Might be some other places we can check out just here before we move on. Room's very dark. Good cop, bad cop, and a swinging exposed light bulb. That is perfect indeed. Alright, let's check out this other room. Ooh, hello. More loot for me. I need this. I need lockpick 4 to get in there. God, lockpick is so good. We're definitely going to come back around here and loot that stuff at some point. Alright, let's take the team and head out then. Now, I'm not going to deal with this kid yet, but I will come back later and still see if we can do anything with him. But right now, we have permission to go into the Garden of Gods, so let's head over there next. Alright, so we've got a full 6-man squad, and here are the gates to the Garden of the Gods.
As much as I'd love to shoot the shit with you tryhards, Sheriff Daisy said to let you go on in. So, go on. Give them Dorseys some hell.
Marshal Lupinski, I expect you to moderate your language in the presence of a young lady.
My apologies, Miss Weston. I meant no disrespect. Best of luck to you and your companions here. No room for amateurs in this town. You hear?
Hey, we're not amateurs anymore.
Room.
Oh, we've got to use this little fast travel thing. Yes, I'm sure.
Hello? Whoever just came up from the city, come in. This is Bellamy Ward. There are Dorseys all over the garden. I'm pinned down on a high ledge. Can you reach me?
We're Rangers. Sit tight, and we'll take care of the Dorseys.
Oh, thank God. I'll call out if I see you, as long as it's safe.
So we got a +1 reputation there.
Hey! You on the ledge! Hands up!
Uh-oh.
Oh no! They found me!
Is that a gunshot I heard in the distance? Oh dearie me. The garden spire. Leafy green vegetables are happily growing atop this rock spire, warmed by solar collect and other weird devices. The snow melts into droplets of water before it reaches them. Ah, I see. Very clever. What is this? Ice block. There's something inside though, isn't there? Alright, can we get our Todd to attack this? Todd smash! It's immune to that. So we need some kind of fire weapon to actually open it. Oh, there's a button here so we can turn this on, which is interesting. Oh my god. Okay, we definitely melted that. Jesus, let's get Kimmy to open whatever it is. Another good gun, a pulse gun, which is a energy weapon. Let's loot that stuff then. Alright, let's take a look, because I can see some enemies over here at the back. I don't know what they're doing currently.
We're coming up! You don't want to do that! Oh yeah? Why not? I've got this whole place rigged to blow! That's why!
Okay, we need to back up these guys quick. Really trying to shoot him down.
Explosives. Where are they? Hey! Where did you come from? Back the hell off, or you're dead!
We'll see about that. Weird science not met, hard ass not meant. Calm down, let's talk like adults. We're not going anywhere, haha. Let's attack them.
Oh shit!
Combat has started. We get the first turn because our initiative beats them, I think. I've got everyone in a decent position. Sadly, Todd is quite far behind. I think we're going to shoot out with Kimmy beginning. This Dorsey Hunter has no cover. This Ambusher has free armor at the back, but I should be able to take him out pretty easily. Boom. One down. So she can't shoot again. But now I've got Danny who can take some shots. I think I might move forward a bit here. I've got a torch on my gun as well now, which is pretty cool. Because that was actually a weapon mod that I added. I think we're going to use our 6 AP to shoot this guy over here. Beautiful. And then I get another free AP. Let's move Lucia up ahead here. Then we're going to take a shot at this guy. Boom! Very nice, Lucia. Then you can go ahead and defend yourself. Mr. Musk, we were going to need to move you up to actually shoot anything, to be honest with you. So I'm a little bit worried about you. Let's just leave you near the rest of our squad and put you in Overwatch ambush mode. Then Marshall, I want to move you up on the right-hand flank, I think. Just over here. And I think we should be able to shoot this guy down pretty easily. Oh, actually we'll do more damage to you, sir. Let's do that then. Oh, we missed everything. God, that's not good, is it? Let's just move forward, Mr. Musk, and go into Overwatch mode. And then I think we're ready to give them their turn.
I'll find you and I'll get you! No.
Oh, what a shot, Mr. Musk.
Whose blood is this?
Goodness me, the cat's running at them now.
Are going to die. Embarrassed.
Let's get Kimmy to take out this guy over here. In the distance. Oh, she missed. No. Right, let's go ahead and get Todd Howard to run up ahead here. We'll get Quan to take another shot at this guy. She hits this time. Very nice. Mr. Musk is going down pretty quickly, so we're going to have to end combat soon. We don't want him to die. Let's move up with Lucia. And then have her shoot this guy. She's just out of range, unfortunately. She's going to have to finish this guy off. Which is fine for us. And then Danny could shoot this, but I don't want to kill the cat. Oh. I'm just going to get Danny to sit there then. We'll get Elon to move around here into full cover. I think I might be able to take a... Nope, I'm just out of range still. Alright, let's go ahead and defend ourselves. End our turn. And he missed, thank God. The cat is now in there. And now irradiated Todd can come and finish the job. Here we go. Boom. The young gentleman is covered with dirt and shivering from the cold. His eyes are wide and shocked.
Oh God. Did the Patriarch send you? I'm sorry. I need to warn you. The Dorseys are gathering up ahead between the Gateway Rocks.
Bellamy! Bellamy, look at me. Have you seen my family? Are they here?
Lucia? I thought you were with your family. Oh, thank God you're not. Thank God. They went up ahead with their hostages, but... Lucia, I heard gunfire and screaming. You need to be ready for the worst.
If they've done anything to my people, I'm going to end them all.
Her eyes brim with tears and she turns away angrily when she sees you looking.
Please do. I'll tell whatever I can to help. It's not much, but...
Who are you and what are you doing here? He didn't rig the place with explosive. Do we really need to ask him? Where are the hostages?
I think they took everyone to their camp, just past the Gateway Rocks.
What about my family, Belle?
Last I saw them, they were all right. They were scared and a little banged up, but they were still alive.
What are you doing here anyway?
My name is Bellamy Ward. I'm a scientist. I invented the solar collectors and experimental farms on top of the rocks.
We need a scientist for our camp.
I was calibrating the solar arrays when the Dorseys came through here, herding their hostages with them. So I hid up here and kept out of sight. They're savages. Animals. They beat those people. Laughed at them when they begged for their lives. The kids were screaming, so they beat them too. Then they dragged them all further on, toward their camp.
How do you get enough solar power in this weather anyway?
The PALs. Photon amplification lenses. They harness and focus the ambient light. It's fascinating, actually. They polarize the waves and create constructive interference. Normally, they maintain a stable temperature for the plants, but they can be adjusted to help power the solar collectors, or even thaw frozen components. I once coupled a PAL with a dynamic cross-photon matrix. I was trying to cook some bison steaks, but it incinerated the whole fire pit, melted the entire grill. Goes to show what can happen if you put a decimal in the wrong place.
So we could use that against them, potentially. What was the material you used for it?
A while ago, we found some old non-functional solar panels from before the deluge of fire. I couldn't figure out their function at first, until I recovered a microcircuitry board and developed a laser spectrography process. I realized that I could help solve some of the electrical generation issues that have always been a problem for the city.
Indeed. Alright, dude.
You saved my life. I won't forget it.
You better not, because I want to hire you. Alright, before Elon dies and gets wounded, we need to save him very quickly. He's on like one piece of health. Jesus. Let's go ahead and use... No! He just died! Are you kidding me? Oh, God, that's so annoying. Now he's got like a permanent debuff and I have to res him. So I was in that conversation too long. No! What was that? Healed 15. Okay, must. Now you can heal yourself. Boom. Healed most of his health there. Okay, let's go and loot these bodies then and see what we can find here. Journal. Some notes. Some scrap. Some more scrap. More scrap. A nose ring. Fantastic. There's an ammo box down here as well. Wow, that's a lot of good stuff in there. And the medical crate, which, to be honest, we seem to be needing more. Kind of annoying that Elon bled to death for no reason. I'm hoping that we can see a doctor later and just solve these injury issues without too much cost. Okay, so before we go anywhere else, let's go to the right here, because there's actually a little hidden chest next to our friend. Ooh, a Road Warrior blunt weapon. It has a unique ability, Sucker Punch, which we've already read previously, so I won't read it again for you guys. Right, let's carry on into the depths of this location then and see what we can find. Ooh, there's a rabbit. I think rabbits give you a different buff, but I don't know what it is, and having a crit chance is a lot better for Kimmy. Alright, so we know these guys are entrenched Okay, we can get Dan to disarm this then. His explosive skill. We know these guys are entrenched, so I'm expecting kind of quite a few mines around here. God damn it. This is a bit trippy. Oh, another explosive to disarm. We should really just click on Daniel to sort this out. Let's get him to repair whatever this is. Getting a lot of experience from this too, which is nice. Oh, there's a Bella Meow. This is a unique cat. Let's go and get Kimmy to say hello to this cat. New cat. Because she's already charmed a cat, she cannot have another cat. Okay, let's get rid of our current cat and then try and convince this cat to be friends with us. We'll see if there's any difference. So we get the exact... So this is 6% critical hit chance increase. Kimmy can also level up. Okay, good. So now Kimmy can level up. I kind of want to increase our awareness by another one. But before I do that, I'm going to increase her strength by 1, just so she's not a complete glass cannon. As for Kimmy's skills, we're going to invest another point into lockpicking, because then we can go and lockpick that thing we saw back in the police station, the locked door. We also have some perks as well that are really good. So Sniper Rifles has a perk called Mark Target, which lets you reduce the enemy's evasion that you mark by 15%, and they also take plus 50% damage from precision strikes, which is pretty good, but you have to use precision strikes for it to work. So it's decent, but I don't know if it's that useful. And now we have the option to get our Big Guns perk, which gives us 0.5 combat speed the first time in combat, so you can get in a great position to sit there the entire fight, which is great. Or alternatively, we have Bomb Recovery, which means disarming our mines has a 33% chance to drop a grenade. If we get this early on, I think we're going to benefit from it hugely. So I'm actually going to go for that for now, and we're going to sit on our low speed stat. And then for now, I'm going to put 1 point into Big Guns. Like electronic safe. Let's have a look in here. Requires power. Computer. Let's check this out. Oh, which also requires power. Okay. A lot of money. And some locked lockers, which of course Kimmy can take anything. Ooh, a frozen ferret launcher. It does a lot of damage and it requires Weird Science 1. So in order to fire this rocket launcher, we need frozen ferrets, which we have none of as far as I'm concerned. However, it has a decent range and does a ton of damage, so it's pretty damn good. We have Razor Box, which is a weapon mod. 50% chance to apply. Oh, we have frozen ferrets. Fantastic. Okay, I've got an idea. And we also have a skill book of increases brawling by 1, which is worth $500 because we're not doing any brawling yet. I do want a companion who brawls later in the game, but right now we don't need that, so we could actually sell it because 500 is a lot. What happens if I stand here? Ooh. Okay, so if I stand on that pressure pad, it gives light to the solar panel, and then we can get Elon to come over here and use this computer to open the safe, hopefully. The interference on the computer has been customized with a cartoonish plant-based theme. A large eggplant smiles and presents what looks like a game menu. Create a new character, of course. You're assigned an avatar of a cob of corn. It's stated that your name was auto-generated, but you have doubts that Bella Maze was random. Nerd stuff requirements not met. Bellyman 1. Your vegetable avatar seems to be in a desert garden. You decide to stop after a series of events that lead to all the cacti being slaughtered in the garden, and some guy with a BB gun started hunting you down. Play the second one. Your vegetable avatar seems to be in some desert garden once again. The game starts at the funeral of a fellow vegetable. The game ends abruptly after you wondered what would happen if you dug up the grave. Shot to death. That was the answer. Okay, so we need nerd stuff free in order to open this, and I think it's probably worth doing. Todd Howard has almost leveled up, so we can do that later on. But for now, let's give Elon Musk a Weird Science of 1, and then we can give him the Frozen Ferret Launcher as a weapon. Oh my god, that looks insanely cool. Jesus, that's cool. Now, I've only got a few frozen ferrets, but my god, don't we love weird science already. Alright guys, we're going to end today's episode of Wastelands 3 here. Please let me know in the comment section if you think some episodes are too long, some are too short. I could definitely go on. At the start of next episode, for example, we actually discover an item that gives our whole party +1 perception permanently. And these items exist throughout the game, and I'm really keen on sort of exploring them and everything else. I'm a completionist, if you haven't realized already, and all the quests that we haven't completed yet that we found along our way, we'll be going back to and sort of seeing what the outcome is there. Especially at the end of this quest, we get a really interesting decision, which you guys will see at the start of next episode, and it comes out tomorrow. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed yet, press the bell notification icon. Please go ahead and do so. It's like the best way to stay up to date with the videos coming out and the channel. And also, if you pop the video a like too, I massively appreciate that. But guys, thanks so much for watching, all your support and everything. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, and goodbye.